Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew. It's the Movie Lover here. Welcome back to another movie review. This time it is going to be on National Lampoon's Animal House. Yeah, I got this pop art, collectible pop art. Now let me explain something real quick. Before I got this movie, I've never heard of this film. I did, or I haven't heard a lot about this film. Let me just put it that way. And then I was going birthday shopping, and then my dad said, "What about National Lampoon's Animal House? It's right there on Blu-ray. It's one of the classic comedy films." And I was all like, "Okay, sure." So, it took me like 6 or 7 months or 9 months to actually watch this movie, or actually 7 months. I think I was after Christmas shopping. I'm not sure. It might be after Christmas shopping, or maybe it was on uh my birthday money. I don't know, but anyways, let's get into it. So director John Landis put himself on the map with this low budget successful comedy, which made a then astounding $62 million and started a slew of careers for its cast in the process. National Lampoon's Animal House is set in 1962 on the campus of Faber College in Faber, PA. The first glimpse we get of the campus is the statue of its founder, M.L. Faber, on the base of which is inscripted the motto, "Knowledge is good." Incoming freshman Larry Pinto Kroger, played by Tom Hulse, and Kent Flounder Dorfman, played by Stephen First, find themselves rejected by the pretentious Omega fraternity, or fraternity, sorry, and instead pledge to Delta House. The Deltas are mostly a, a fraternity of rejects and uh, undergraduates, some approaching their late 20s, whose main goals, seemingly accomplished in part by their mere presence on campus, is disrupted the staid, peaceful, rigidly orthodox, and totally hypocritical social order of the school, as represented by the Omegas and the college's dean, Vernon Warmer, played by John Vernon. Dean Warmer decides that this is the year he's going to get the Deltas expelled and their chapter decertified. He places the fraternity on double secret probation, and with help from Omega president Greg Marmalard, played by James Doughton, and hard-nosed member Doug Niedermayer, played by Mark Metcalf, starts looking for any pretext on which to bring the members of the Delta fraternity up on charges. The Deltas, oblivious to the dangers they are in, are having a great time, steeped in um, irreverence, mild debauchery, and occasional drunkenness, led by seniors Otter, played by Tim Matheson, sorry, Hoover, played by James Widows, D-Day, played by Bruce McGrill, and Boone, played by Peter Riegert, and Pledgemaster John Blutarski, played by John Belushi. They're given enough rope to hang themselves, but even then, marriage to get into comical misadventures on a road trip where they arrange an assignment with a group of young ladies from Emily Dickinson University. Finally, they are thrown out of school and, as a result, stripped of their student deferments and thus eligible for the draft. They decided to commit one last utterly senseless and schemingly funny slapstick act of rebellion, making a shambles of the university's annual homecoming parade and in the process getting revenge on the Dean, the Omegas, and everyone else who has ever gone against them. And simply, that is basically all that I need to say about this movie, but not without my thoughts on the movie. This movie was hilarious, you guys. This movie had me laughing my ass off. And I enjoy a lot of National Lampoon movies. I haven't seen a lot, but I mainly watch the big ones like National Lampoon's Vacation and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I also have European Vacation, but I haven't watched it. National Lampoon's Animal House, I can easily say is I wouldn't say it's super raunchy. Like, there's not a lot of gross out. There's no gross out humor, and that's what I gotta say. This is one of the funniest films of the '70s. I will say I like Monty Python and the Holy Grail more, which is another comedy film that came out in the '70s. But this has some really throughout the film. It's nothing but comedic genius from here and there. Like, there are some awkward moments, like that scene where the guy is up on the roof spying on naked women, and he spies on a blind woman, and he goes and turns to the window and goes like, and then and then he just falls. Oh, and that scene where like there's military things going on like a court or something, and then you know a horse gets hit with a golf ball, and then and then a guy, and then the guy on the horse gets hit with a golf ball on his helmet, and then he just falls, and then the horse just runs, and then and he's just riding all the way, and then people are following him. And then there was that one scene where they made it pretend like he was actually killing a horse, like they put blanks in the gun, but he didn't want to kill. He didn't know there were blanks, and then he took the gun, he pointed it to the ceiling, and it was just like. And then the horse falls, and they're all like, "Oh my God, how did you kill the horse? There was blanks on the gun." But then he said it must have had a heart attack. I mean, we don't actually see the dead horse, except for a freeze frame when he's about to fall. But yeah, and simply there were just so much comedic moments and very comedic acting, and overall. This is a comedy film that I had a really good time with, a lot better than I thought it would be. See, movies I haven't seen before, that I heard were acclaimed or stuff like that, or movies that sometimes I'm not too sure about. They get a lot better as I watch the movie. And then I go, this was better than I thought it would be. National Lampoon's Animal House is a really comedic film. Might be my favorite National Lampoon movie. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely check this film out. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Word out.